Hey, welcome World Entertainment, and as you can see here, Ahsoka Season 2 has officially been delayed. Now, here's the thing, they don't give a reason as to why it's been delayed, but what's more important is the fact that this thing didn't finish filming a month ago, or 2 months, or 3 months. It finished 7 months ago. Yeah, last October is when they wrapped filming on this series, and now it's been delayed. And when I say delayed, I don't mean, oh, it's been delayed till like September or October itself. No, it's been delayed till next year. A whole year. Oh boy. But let's have a look at what exactly is going on here. So, it's saying Ahsoka was well received by Star Wars fans when it debuted in August of 2023. Was it? Okay. Though many complained that it felt like half a story. After all, it left a long list of unanswered questions and left several plot threads dangling. Now, just think about what they've just written there. It was well received by fans, except all of these unanswered questions and stuff. It's like, that wouldn't exactly be down as well received then, would it? That would be like they might have enjoyed certain aspects of it, but overall, you would be frustrated by the fact that so many things were unanswered, which is ridiculous. It's also ridiculous is it's going to come out in 2027 now, and it came out in 2023. It's been that long. It's already 3 years since this show debuted. That's insane. So, here's the thing about all the unanswered questions stuff. Among them, what does Grand Admiral Thrawn want on Dathomir? Who or what will Ahsoka and Sabine, along with the villainous Baylan, find on Paradia, or whatever the hell the place was called? And what can we expect from Anakin Skywalker's return as a Force Ghost? Which was the most stupidest thing that they put in there. It was like, out of all the places Anakin would appear, all the people that he would appear to, why would he show up on the opposite side of the galaxy to Ahsoka instead of, I don't know, his son? It's just so stupid. So, it says here, well, as we first reported, answers are coming, but not until next year. At today's Disney upfronts, the company announced that Ahsoka will return to Disney Plus in early 2027. Rosario Dawson was on hand to share a behind-the-scenes sizzle reel, which hasn't been released publicly, and to tell the attendees, this season the battles are bigger and the stakes are higher. So it's not exactly like we're getting riveting information there, is there? Oh, bigger battles and the stakes are higher. It's like, okay, what battles are going to be bigger and what stakes are higher? Why would you not elaborate a little bit on some of that? So, why the delay? No one has the answer, though it is surprising when shooting wrapped last October. It could boil down to spreading out content on Disney Plus, but the near 4-year wait is bound to frustrate many Star Wars fans. Original plans called for The Mandalorian Season 4 to bridge the gap between Ahsoka Season 1 and Season 2, but that went out the window when it became the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. So, for some reason they were going to try and use The Mandalorian to fill in the gap between Seasons 1 and 2. Now, I don't think that means story-wise. I think that means in terms of, here is a area where there's no Star Wars content. Here's The Mandalorian Season 4. Or is it 3 or 4? Yeah, 4. And that ended up not happening. So, like, it goes on and on and on about, like, the theories of Admiral Thrawn, what's his plan, blah, blah, blah. Which I think is also hilarious when it's kind of like, well, his plan was basically to fail. Because every time he failed and all of his plans went out the window, what was his response? Ah, exactly as I planned. It's like, you planned to fail? What? That makes no sense. Why would you plan to fail? And it's like, there's no possible way your whole plan was to fail. Every time he got told, hey, Ahsoka has taken out more of our troops. She's made it to this area we didn't want her to get to. They've done this thing we didn't expect them to do. And his response was, everything's going to plan. It's like, that, if this is your plan, wow, that is one stupid plan. But it's just like last October, Rosario Dawson said that despite the dire circumstances Snips finds herself in, we can expect to see a slightly different Ahsoka Fano in Season 2. Why, is she actually not going to fold her arms here? Maybe she just folds them the other way around. So what she said was, she had a more of a strong gravitas at the beginning, and she was a little bit more unflappable. And I'm liking that she's relaxing. She's kind of getting back into her joy. The joy. She was getting back into her joy. I'm going to call BS on that. What joy? What relaxed? This was her in every episode. That was it. That was her. Do you remember they had the scene of her and Sabine literally stand there for about 2 minutes, just arms folded, staring at one another? Wow. So she continued saying anyway, Jesus Christ. I think those moments with Hayden and Anakin, that you do realize they're played, but whatever, were so important for her to heal something so she could be more present. And that's what I'm really enjoying. I think we get to explore that a lot more in the second season. I'm really glad that we get to add more joy into her life and see her relax a little bit more and work in community as... Start that one again. A little bit more and work in community a little bit more than she has. Okay, so she's saying she's a lot more relaxed. She's got a lot of the joy back. Blah, blah, blah. Isn't it great? And yet, the battles are bigger and the stakes are higher. So if there's bigger stakes and a lot bigger battles, how exactly is this more relaxed? How is this getting the joy back in her life? Doesn't really add up now, does it? But as you can see, it's now delayed from finishing filming 7 months ago, and they've pushed this thing all the way till 2027. Now it says early 2027. What does that mean? Does that mean January? Does that mean February? What way does that mean? Don't know. Why has it been delayed? We don't know. And could The Mandalorian and Grogu, if that thing absolutely tanks at the box office, could that affect this? Could that literally have people just really show you that the interest in Star Wars has absolutely flatlined completely and ruin this thing's chances of, well, not exactly being a hit, but being better received? Because they're saying, oh, the first season fans loved it and it was great and blah, blah, blah. It didn't do well at all. But what do you guys think? Are you excited for Ahsoka Season 2? Do you care? And what do you think about this delay? And what do you think could possibly be behind the delay for this thing to be, by the time it comes out, pretty much almost 5 years since Season 1? Let me know. And with that, I shall leave it there for this one. So do like and share and subscribe and all that good stuff. Cheers, and I shall catch you in the next one.